keep telling our young ladies to not worry about the outcome, to just play every single possession hard. Today we had a little more motivation. Had a kid with a little stomach bug, but Janiyah Thompson has been one of our statistical leaders as of late, but always our emotional leader. And I thought our young lady stepped up and played hard for her. She tried to come out and help, and I told her, hey, just get better. But the energy we brought for 40 minutes, I thought was tremendous. I told them that it would take a couple 20-point quarters to seal this thing away. But we needed to get to the free throw line and shoot a high percentage. We needed to take care of the basketball. I said 12 and under, they only got 14, but the most important part is we negated each other off of points off a turnover. I thought Indy was tremendous. I thought she controlled the paint. I thought she hit her short jumper when she was in stride, but she was so strong on the boards they couldn't keep her off the boards. What Kayla Cooper did defensively with her 6 steals flying around in different schemes that we were trying to show against them was tremendous. Along with not settling, she was 1 for 2 from the 3, but watching her attack the paint is beautiful on that pull-up. Kennedy coming in again. The kid is just growing up. Short clock. She hit some big-time shots for us, but she steadied us, and she distributed the ball like we needed her to and knocked down her free throws as well. TT's big basket in the paint is something we've been working on, her balance, but Elena Krause stepping up when we needed her to down the stretch. They were going to their horse off the screen, and so I was like, let's just keep it simple in ball screen. Elena, you get any light, pull the trigger on it, and she came through for us.
How good does it feel as a coach to see a team that's been working towards a game like this where you execute in a close game and beat a decent team like this and earn a win like this?
You want it. You want it. I'm not a selfish person, but I know God has bigger things, and I don't pray to God for wins, but I pray to God to reveal moments of showing our kids their trust in Him, their belief, not wavering, being strong and staying united together, not for an outcome of a game, but for their growth. And so, yeah, that's why I get excited, because He gets all the glory, and I'm just so proud that our kids keep believing and fighting.
You touched on the turnovers a little bit. I was going to ask about that in the rebounding. Mm-hmm. It seemed like UIC had the better of those 2 areas for a quarter and a half, and it looked like once you got that corrected, you were able to do the things you probably wanted to do on the game plan.
Yeah, and it comes back to not just Indy, but TT stepping in there and helping. Kayla hanging on for dear life, trying to box out 12 and holding her to single-digit rebounds when that kid's been getting double digits. It was just the selflessness of our team that even if they had to play out of positions, coming in and making some key plays.
And defensively down the stretch, it seemed like you were able to get the stops you needed, and while Carruthers got her points,
yeah,
you were kind of able to make her take tougher shots down the stretch.
Well, that's what we were trying to do, and I told them not to get deterred because they were going to come back to that. We came up a couple times, and you saw Big 16 got a couple and ones, and I told them don't worry about that because that's not where they want to score. If they keep scoring those, then they'll take them, but she wants that shot, so we just wanted to make it difficult. We know we were trying to contain her even if we couldn't stop her, but she's a heck of a player, and she knows where her sweet spots are and fights to get there.
Is it me, or since the Northern Iowa game, has this team kind of developed a much more aggressive attitude on both sides of the floor?
Well, you hadn't seen that. It was a little different. We played at Missouri, and that game got away from us in the second half, and we had some heads hanging, and we didn't fight to the end. You and I coming off a single game, playing as well as we did against Drake, and their firepower, not to take anything away from you and I, but I thought we hung our heads a little early in that game, and it kind of sandbagged on us. So after that game, we've challenged them, and Indy has helped tremendously in that of just being a voice in the locker room, her and Janiyah. Hey, it doesn't matter what's going to happen. We're going to fight. We're going to fight to the end, and I think you see that change happening.
And what would it mean to finish up this homestand of a win on Thursday night and be able to stack consecutive wins?
Hey, you just play them as they come, but it would mean a lot. And it's going to take every time we do something hard is what it is. And that's one of our words, is hard, and it's supposed to be hard. And so the next one's going to be hard, but again, you take it one possession at a time, and one day at a time. But right now, I'm not going to worry about it because it's time to bear down. Let's get it. It's Chicago. If you don't know, now you know.